Hi friends, you're watching movie reviews with Raghuram. Have you watched the movie Phone Booth, friends? It's a mad humor. Mad, mindless, brainless, silly, stupid, whatever you want. You can call it as. But that is exactly the movie promises. Mad humor, senseless humor. If you're going to the movie, promise me one thing, you're going to leave your logical thinking brains back at home. Number two, you're not going to expect any story or logic while watching the movie in the theater. Number three, you are going to laugh out loud, have fun, and come back home. This movie is not made for everyone, friends. You may feel annoyed, disappointed, you may experience a brain stroke or a heartbreak. If you are a person who don't like mad fun, don't go to this movie with expectations, no expectations at all. If you want to have fun, have good time pass, go to this movie, don't search for story or logic. There isn't in any scene, in any frame. Having said that, it is a smartly written humor. Why I'm telling that it is a smartly written humor, I'll come to that particular point at the end of my review. And one more thing, don't expect horror in this movie. Don't be carried away by that word booth. It is supposed to be a horror comedy. It is supposed to be a supernatural comedy, but horror element and supernatural element are totally missing from the movie. You don't even get a single jump scare moment in the movie. Now let me come to the review of the movie Phone Booth. We are given introduction to the movie and introduction to our two main leads, Major and Gullu, right at the beginning of the movie by a husky voice, husky and intimidating voice. That particular voiceover was one of the 3 to 4 things which came close to give intimidation, which came close to give a scare. That particular raw, husky, intimidating voice appears right at the intro, at the interval, and again at the climax. And that is one part you are definitely going to enjoy, friends. The way the voice introduces us to the movie and also to the important characters right at the beginning of the movie, and at the interval point, you will just love the announcement of interval by that particular voiceover. You will definitely go for the interval break with a smile on your face or laughing out loud. And if not anything, you are definitely going to purchase a popcorn for your boyfriend or for your girlfriend, depends on who is sponsoring the movie. And look at the same voice announcing the sequel right at the end of the movie. We speak about background music in the movie, but this background voice, the voiceover was simply fabulous and one of the things I loved from this movie. Okay, coming back to the review. This voice introduces us to two main characters, Major and Gullu, played by Siddhant Chaturvedi and Ishaan Khattar. One is a Punjabi and one is a South Indian, a Tamilian, a Madrasi. So, Major and Gullu are best friends. They live under one roof. They love anything which is ghostly. Look out for their home. Look out for their room. It is really spooky. They have posters of Bandarwaza and Kuni Murda. Who will have that? And they also have a big idol of Raka. And almost all objects in their home are ghostly and spooky. They are obsessed towards ghostly things and they want to become ghostbusters, in fact, boothbusters. Two incidents happen in their life which make them to take this particular profession very seriously. Number one, both their fathers visit their door and they slap them hard and demand for a big amount of money to be returned to them, and they also fix a stipulated date, a target date within which they have to return that big amount. Hilarious is the scene when Ishan's father slaps Siddhant and gives an explanation for that. Wonderful scene again. Now these two guys are in bad need of money. They don't have any source of getting the money. They don't even have any money in their hand, but they have to return that particular money to their fathers. They take a courage decision until yes, they commit to that particular agreement. How they are going to do it? No absolutely idea at all. But then another sweet incident happens in their life. A beautiful ghost, a she ghost in the form of Katrina Kaif, Ragini is her name, enters their life. Only then they start learning that they could see ghosts, they can hear ghosts, and they can speak to the ghosts. And our Katrina Kaif, the beautiful ghost, comes with a proposal, with a business proposal to these two useless fellows, fit for nothing fellows, Ishaan and Siddhant, and tells them that I am going to help you to earn that big money which you need to return back to your fathers, but on one condition. I will need your help at some point in the future. When I need, I am going to ask it. Nothing comes free. When I ask for that favor, you are not going to tell no. Again, our boys agree to this particular agreement with the beautiful booth, and all three team up, set up a phone booth, and start their ghost busting activities. While earning money, they also do some social services. Watch out for that in the movie. Why did the beautiful booth come to these two morons? Why did she help her? What was her intention? What help does she need from them? And where does this story go? Watch out for all these moments in the rest of the movie. And you also have a flashback story of Katrina Kaif, which doesn't disturb the tempo, which doesn't disturb the template or the humor of the movie.